On our way to surprise Mom and Dad. It's
There
Friday
goes
night.
Joanne with Dawn and Darren.
Dawn and Darren, all in the front car.
There's Larry.
There's Larry.
We unexpectedly are all going to show up on Nana. Oh my God, we're in trouble.
Why? We're gonna show up on Nana, and the bed sheets haven't been changed, and she's in her pajamas. But we're gonna show up anyway. It's Friday night. Big surprise weekend.
More to follow.
Everybody came.
Where is it? Somebody's out.
There is a cigarette out there. Somebody's got a cigarette in their mouth.
Happy anniversary! Oh, happy anniversary! Oh, happy anniversary!
Oh my God!
They ruined our surprise. Happy anniversary.
Do you have to
Oh, God. We've all told so many lies. We're like so wore out.
We tried to get her to. Happy anniversary.
They're only here because he has a business trip. It just worked out.
Worked out. He has to go to Texas.
Darren has a business
How are you,
trip.
Bubbles? Yeah, good.
Oh,
Good to see you. Good to see you.
we have all been lying through our teeth.
How you doing? You alright?
How are you?
We should have passed by anyway.
The address of where they were staying. So Judy's like, come on, we're waiting for Jan.
So
She's like, come on, we
hold
gotta
it. You
go.
guys aren't tied up tomorrow.
But you know what? The
tied
other
up
kids
right now.
You're not tied
I
up
do feel
tomorrow.
bad about that.
Why?
You're not tied up tomorrow?
Not at the moment.
Okay, tomorrow.
Oh, sorry.
During the
Not
day.
at the
Tomorrow,
mo-
you're okay?
Not at the moment. I'm not tied up
Okay.
tomorrow. Why?
Good.
What do you want to drink? Wine? I know.
No,
you.
no wine today.
When'd you get here?
They're tired. They just got
You
here.
just got here.
We just got home to our house.
You know how I feel, then, don't you?
One pull.
Yeah.
One pull, isn't it?
Except for this is what they did to us when we got there. We were getting ready to take our baths and go to bed. The night they showed up.
China.
Okay, here we are. All right, everybody say hello.
Hello.
We got everybody. Here we are. We're at the Kenmore. Oh, Jackie's drinking. There she
Rob's
goes.
mother is English, by the way.
Is that right? And there's Dawn.
We have a lot of common.
Hi, Dawn and Joanne.
Hello.
And they just got
Where's Darren?
They had terrible
In the bar with Mike.
There's Dana.
Be out for a while.
They're in the bar.
Terrible wind coming in the airport this afternoon.
What's
You
ready?
been from where? Germany?
I flew in from Connecticut.
Ready?
I bought a plane. I bought a plane.
You have?
Small.
They might up to you somehow. Then I'll fly out of Bradley. Hartford?
No, it's a small. It's a King Air.
No, you fly out of Hartford or
I flew out of New Haven.
New Haven?
That was great.
Dana, what's this line right in the
North
middle?
Carolina.
It's just the way the lights do, isn't it?
I always love you and make you happy. You will always say the same. But if you leave me, regret all. I'm a sunshine, my own sunshine. You make me happy when times are good. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. There's no take my sunshine away. There's no take my sunshine away.
Oh, I forgot we had to.
I just said, they go
My sunshine. All the sunshine on the cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got hopeless. I guess you say what can make me feel.
sweetest song in the thunderbirds. I guess you say what can make me feel this way. My girl, my girl, my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl. I don't need no money. You can use plastic. I get the riches, baby, when I can play. Yes. I guess you say what can make me feel this way. My girl, talking about my girl, my girl.
Sour.
You're just too good to me. Can't take my eyes off of you. You realize heaven to touch. Just too good to me. Can't take my eyes off of you. Baby, and if it's quite alright, I love you, baby. To all the lonely nights, I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, please, baby, don't bring me down. I pray of you, baby. Now that I'm fine to stay, and let me love you, baby, let me love you.
We'll stay at your house tonight.
Cha, cha, cha.
Dave and I will stay with them tonight.
Look at your famous going, isn't it?
I think I'll take him home with me. You might get your monthly rations. Everything took a lot, right? Not on our sleeper sofa. You're talking about Will.
Holy cow, you know, I'll do the breezeway.
Right across the street from the Breezeway Hotel.
$29.95 and all that little fun you can have.
You take me?
Hey, is this your new favorite restaurant, Jeannie? Lonely, tell me you love me, tell me I love you. And so I beg, let it be me.
No, I think if we shout, there's more chance.
They've been looking at the flowers.
It could be.
She's gonna look through the keyhole door and they're gonna swat her with the door.
Surprise! You got those dancing shoes with you?
We talked to you last night. You were short. You knew about this all along. I think it was a surprise.
Yeah.
Even though you dissed me for lunch this week.
Now you know how much you're loved. You're loved.
I what?
You know how much you're loved.
I got my bag here.
Hi, honey. Hey, how you doing? Hi, sweetie. How are you? See you. What a surprise again. I said, I didn't think I told you to do a Friday.
Yeah, to grab them. Yeah.
I think so. What are you going to do that family portrait now?
Oh, Lisa Ann, I didn't see you behind.
Hey, we're going to be late for the picture.
A lot of good times. Cucumbers did, huh? Oh, cucumbers. Yeah, we have something we need to do. Cucumbers, let me keep my finger belt. Here, I'll take your change.
You knew how much trouble your mother went through this morning to get ready for that picture.
I'm surprised you and I haven't seen her for a month of Sundays. How are you? Good. Good to see you. Thanks. Oh, I said, I know. We all feel like we just lost a bunch of sandbags. Goodness, I better go see Joy's table.
Don't look at me. You make me start crying.
That's funny.
That's Mom's niece from England. They flew in Friday. They came in Friday. That's her sister Margie's daughter.
I taught you guys better.
Yes. Yeah. And that's John and Dean's song. We got the music for it. To play. That's no fun. I got it. Problem is my friend's called chocolate. The big one's chocolate.
What are they? Cream cheese and a little bit of ranch dressing and pimento, olives, and
I Florida.
You know, we heard it's nice.
You talked to
Yeah, last
John's brother's wife.
well, last night when we were
She's a super nice person.
found a
Yeah.
hotel that would let us.
Funny.
I know.
They lived in New Hampshire, Laconia for 7 years.
But we were really freaking out. She said,
What?
oh, because you were sitting right there. So she's like,
We've already know the gag order.
Here, I am today.
exactly. And we were like, after driving 8 hours, we needed a bed. We didn't want.
I know. I understand. It's saying
And
unbelievable.
I figured it would be so
We have a
crazy here.
wonderful new
Lindsay.
member to the family.
Sugar.
I showed her my Republican National Committee
It was,
card.
you know, I thought, well, I had last night. I thought, no, this is what I had on for the wedding.
Same here, we met.
Okay, there we go. Well,
You're going quick.
She was funny.
She was a terror?
She was funny and funny.
Nothing's changed.
She had a little hoarse, raspy voice. And
well, because she had a letter. Really?
we always thought she was going to be like Kim Cairns there, singing, and her voice smoothed out.
Nice,
Yeah,
I like
that's nice.
that.
That was good, huh? Yeah. Well, email this to you.
Turned out alright.
We just drove.
There'll be a big file coming over next week with all the email of the photographs on it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, but I not had a clue. I mean, we had a great time last night. We were coming up to have pictures done today.
Yeah, that was good.
And that was it.
That was.
I know, this is worth more than the pictures. You know, I don't like posing for pictures anyway. You all are lost son of a gun, so I heard. And you, I mean.
It's not blood. Good job.
Hey, good job. Good job. Well done.
Yep.
I've seen it every time.
Jen and Dawn.
Hey, Darren, say how y'all doing.
How y'all doing?
There you go. Yeah.
Don't do it.
You met Mariah.
Yeah.
My Mariah.
Plus, if I go last, I throw you guys off.
I had to pay some access.
I'm just making sure I get everybody here for him.
Oh, yes, they can. Yes, they can. I mean, they can't do any worse. They can't do any worse.
We're downstairs. Oh, no, we're taking off. Everybody's
Get a little thing going on in a few minutes, so in the next 5 or 10 minutes, we're right down here. He's not allowed. Susan will not give permission to her leave the place because she falls really easy.
No, I don't mean off the property. I mean.
Well, that's what I thought, that they would give her some activity, you know, and here she's sitting in the room by herself. Well, they pay all that money for us to live in there. Just like a meal. I just get very, go trigger. Here she is. Hold on.
Thank you, honey.
That's wonderful.
So then we like tried it a few different ways.
Combination of everything, you know. I'm not releasing all the pictures.
Oh, wait till you see some of it. You're gonna see of us. There's one of me and Judy. I used to say it every time.
Yeah, there's some people around there that want
Sister on them, I was bridesmaid, I just told they're all three going out.
Mom, excuse me, or Mariah, sorry.
Okay, right over there, just for a sec.
I got my good side. Every side.
Gonna sneak over here. Got your tissues, Nana?
That's too much.
Go ahead and hand it to them. And let people get pictures before we get started and they start crying. Or continue crying.
Continue.
Whatever it may be.
Okay, I'll try. I'm really trying.
Just don't knock over the candles.
Okay, Lindsay.
She just got a call from her sister
Hold
named.
this.
Just start. I was very composed and now
Of course, her sister says to her, no wonder you're crying, you've been married to that guy for 50 years.
Hi, Dawn. Mom says hi. Okay.
Okay, Lindsay.
My turn. Okay. Well, no. I remember from the wedding, I'm going to try to keep this one short and sweet. The whole reaction from the wedding kind of got me. So, okay. The giving of two hearts, the sharing of two lives, the joining of two souls. The inspiration your marriage holds is a gift to all that surround you. We love you all very much. Congratulations.
Thank you. We love you too.
Very nice.
Okay, mine's a little bit more funny, so.
I need
I asked Nina just the other night if she could see me, her youngest granddaughter, being married in 2 years. She quickly replied, no. Although I agree with her response myself, for I doubt I'll get married before I'm 30, I know that I have much to look forward to when my time comes. Seeing the way the two of you dance at the Kenmore Inn amazes and inspires me. Some may say it's only dancing. What can be so great about that? But it's not the dancing exactly. Rather, it's the love and emotion that can be seen as the two of you share the spotlight on the floor. That is, unless Nana has her light up microphone.
Light up microphone.
I don't always join them on the floor right away, not because I'm embarrassed that they could beat me at dancing, for I could take them any day, but rather because they simply can't. I become too fascinated with just watching them. So many smiles, so much laughter, so much love. Cheers to that.
I stand here today, a newly married woman, married but with still yet so much to learn. Yet I feel that what knowledge I have acquired about the art of marriage I have learned through my family, but most of all through the two of you. No two people I know love each other so much. The way that you do. And it shows. 50 years is a lot of work, sacrifice, and hardship. But 50 years is also a lot of love, giving, feeling, and caring. As I stand here before you today, Nana and Papa, a newly married woman, I can only dream that my marriage will be as wonderful and as beautiful as yours. And I love you.
We love you too. Thank you. Thank you. We have number 2, number 3, I forget. Right.
For the occasion, I wanted to do something just for you. I didn't really know what type of gift to bring you, so I decided that it would mean more to you if I could come up with something. And so I wrote you a poem. Nana and Papa, for 50 years you've shared a love that can only be described as sent from above. Forgiveness and trust, patience and devotion, built a relationship that persisted across miles and oceans. In sickness and health till death you part. Your promises to each other you took to the heart. The reward for your faith in God and each other, your 3 loving daughters and 4 adoring granddaughters. May all of the memories you share together keep your hearts warm and sheltered from weather. May your affection for one another continue to grow, and your union be as steady as a river's mighty flow. For the years to come, we wish you the best. May your love be eternal and your relationship blessed.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bring it on. And you know, I'm a lady of very few words. I really don't talk very much. I would willingly do it all again. Okay? So I would do it again. Thank you so much.
With the same guy?
With the same John?
Yes, with the one and only. And thank you, friends. I can't tell you how much this means to both of us to have you all here. I really am. I am absolutely astounded. And thank you. That's all. I don't talk very much.
Keep saying that.
Mom and Dad, we've just got one more little thing. If you'll come over here and sit down on the couch.
I can stand one more.
Dad might want to say.
Oh, Dad?
Dad wants to say.
Your dad wants to come over and sit.
I know what this is.
Stop that right now.
Nana, Dad thinks you're hot and you're
Be here sharing your special day.
50 years. Seems like just yesterday we're doing the same thing in Alaska for your 15th. Time really flies when you're having fun. I think we did a bit better on the cake this time now.
Start all over, hon. We haven't heard it.
I just want to say how wonderful it is that I'm a part of this wonderful family. They've always meant so much to me through the years. Because I was a mom and two. There once was a boy named John M. who had 2 brothers, James Bedrick and Billy. And they had a cousin Jane who lived up on a hilly. Excuse me. Best friends they became and visited often to play until each got older and went their own way. Jane married Lewis, a local farm boy, if you please. And John M. married a pretty little English girl from overseas. John M. and Jean had 3 beautiful daughters. And Lewis and Jane had also a lovely daughter and 3 handsome sons. They were kissing cousins. And they had lots Through the years, we all tried to keep up. Family reunions, anniversaries, Christmas cards, and such. But we shared sad times too. funerals for loved ones in sickness, and those made us bleed. Anyway, we made it. A lot of good living and luck. So, John, you're forgiven, and I'm returning my duck.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, this needs an explanation. I think I was about 6, maybe 7 years old.
More than that.
Maybe a little more than that.
16.
Jane got some ducks for Easter, real ducks. And Jimmy and I went up to see them shortly after the Easter dinner in the afternoon. And we were playing out in the yard under this huge big oak tree that had these great big roots sticking out all over the place. And the ducks were playing around. And Aunt Mabel, Jean's mom, and Dad, Uncle Frank were sitting up on the porch, a big screen porch overlooking where we were playing. And somehow one of the ducks got stepped on. And of course the poor thing expired. Well, Jean looked down and realized this duck's laying there. Jane looks down and realizes this duck's laying there dead. And she starts crying. My duck, what happened to my duck? And I came up with the only logical explanation I could think of. It tripped over a root and broke its neck.
But congratulations.
So I thought Uncle Frank and Aunt Mabel were going to crack up. So on their 50th wedding anniversary, I returned the duck. I gave it
Well, nice.
She's forgiving and she gave it back to you.
Now she's forgiving and she gave it back.
I just want to put in my 2 cents worth. Maybe I won't be able to.
You'll be able to.
We're sentimental on Father's
I like you, Uncle Jack. Talk the outside, I really do.
You're a damn Yankee along with me.
I know. The way you told me, the way the damn Yankees is,
Right.
I really appreciate it.
Jean is English. John M. is Irish. And I'd like to give an Irish toast.
Okay, I'm for that. I'm sorry.
May the wind always be at your back. May the sun always be over your head. And when the time comes, may you be in heaven 3 days before the devil knows you're dead.
You have to come down to my bar with John, you have to bring him, Jean, you have to bring him down to our bar. I know. What you're saying.
In my younger days, kept me straight at times. Yeah. But somewhere along the way, he must have screwed up because I went wrong somewhere.
You did?
He called my grandmother, he called my father by his first name. He called him Fred.
Fred.
Didn't call him granddad. Didn't call his grandmother either.
Called her Babu.
Babu.
And I'll tell you a story about her.
Wait a minute, I'm still talking. we were born and raised on a farm. We lived on a farm. In fact, it was the same farm that my grandfather bought and built. I still live there. He used to follow my dad around on the farm when he used to plow the field. He'd follow him behind the plow as he went. And one day he fell asleep in the trench of the plow. So Dad went over to the edge of the woods, made a little bed of pine tags, laid him down in the pine tags, and Dad continued to plow until he finished, and then when he finished, he went over and woke him up and took him back to the house. One day, he stopped it because Dad plowed out a black, he was following him in the road, And Dad plowed out a black snake.
Uh-oh.
That was the last.
That was the last time I followed him.
But Uncle Jack, he still falls asleep all the time. I have to pick him up and take him upstairs.
But we've been close. We've been very close. And I hope we remain close.
We will remain close, no question.
Especially because us, all of you, you're all special.
Uncle Jack had a flying, he was a pilot years ago, had a private license. I came back from Korea, and he asked me one day if I wanted to go flying. I said, sure, let's go flying. So we took off, went up to Richmond, and got in the plane he had. We took off flying around Richmond, and he said, did you ever do a stall in an airplane? What's a stall? Well, I'll show you. And he takes this thing up, and it goes up like this, and it stopped. In dead air, I mean stopped. And then it tipped over and started twirling around and around and around. And I thought, oh my God, we're going to die. Well, he brought it out of the stall, and we're flying around. Of course, I'm not too good a shape by that time. And we're flying down south of Richmond, and there was a DuPont chemical plant down there. And Uncle Jack turned to me, he said, that smell you can smell is DuPont. I told him, I said, I got news for you.
That's enough.
Not all DuPont.
Not all DuPont, right. I just can't thank everybody enough for being here. And of course, I didn't realize that I had taught my daughters to be such fibbers in their lives. This has been an unbelievable weekend.
So when did he call you next weekend? You can't come out?
I'd like to say something.
And in case you haven't guessed,
We meant to go to party down the block, and this one was much better. So whoever Gene and John is, I thank them.
In case you haven't guessed by now, the Mullins are a little bit emotional. I've always been emotional. I'm not ashamed of it one bit.
You shouldn't be. Never should be.
And since poetry seems to be the theme for the day, if I can do this,
You can do it, John.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, John.
I want to share something with you that I wrote about 30 years ago.
Do we have to?
Yes,
Yeah, this is her day.
Your love comforts me and make all seem right. Like a warm breeze on a, like this. Let me get it straight. Your love comforts me and makes all seem right. Like a gentle rain on a warm summer's night. Or the soft ringing of a chapel bell. Your love comforts me and makes all seem well. Your love gives me strength when things go wrong. Like the favored words of a tender love song, or the soft whisper of a gentle breeze. Darling, your love comforts me more than all of these.
Thank you. Yes.
That's beautiful.
I told you I would do it again, and I am so thankful. And I came to this country nearly 1956.
Well,
I didn't know
blessed.
anybody, and I had families. Jane, his aunt Jack, cousin Jane, Uncle Jack, his mom, and Jane. She looked just like John's mother. Everybody made me so at
That's
home that
mine.
I can't tell you if I had not been so Aunt Gladys, I would have gone back to England. In New York, as they say, New York is a are not very friendly people.
Yes, they are.
Two of our dearest friends are the nicest people we could ever want.
Right.
And Virginians are great people. Everyone's great over in this country. But I still miss England.
Of course.
And I love this country. I love the people. I love all my friends.
Of course, gee,
But
we
Brenda,
all-
where's my friend Brenda? Come here, Brenda. No, please come here.
Gee, she went to school with her.
Brenda and I went to school together.
Hey, yay.
We went through World War II and we got in our shelters at night.
Excuse me.
We can tell you a tale. We're Tasterites. We come from a small village and a fishing village, and her dad knew my dad. They were fishermen. And we have remained friends all these years, and she lives near my daughter Judy, which is a small world in this big world of United States of America. She lives 30 minutes from my middle daughter up in Ohio. And here we get to see each other. And
Isn't that beautiful?
you know,
I love it.
So I have good memories, so we keep in touch, and we have a little old bloody old joke every once in a while.
Why shouldn't you? Right.
I love you, Brenda. Thank you, and thank you. And Celia and Rand, I can't tell you all. Everyone
Jeannie, I
of
told you,
you.
Jeannie.
My good neighbors, Leonard and Cindy, I don't know what we'd do without you. You're
Jane, I've said to you many, many times, if I went to another country, even to England, I may have loved it, and whatever country, but I still would miss my country. It doesn't ever have to be America, whatever it is, but I can understand where you're coming from, Gene, I really can.
But this is a great
I can understand where you miss your country. I know you
But thank you.
You guys got it.
Thank you for being here.
And you especially. That's what you'll get? All your grandkids.
Go cupcakes and eat it.
Cousins. And of course, the only blood relative, well, apart from my daughter, my only blood relative, I have this is my sister's only daughter from England, and came here especially for our anniversary. And
Showed up on our deck about 8 o'clock Friday night.
Jeannie, was somebody smoking when you told me?
No, it was not. It was somebody's camera.
It was Dana with the camera. The red light looked like a cigarette.
I was about ready to call the police.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Dawn came over here to see me when she was 14 years old, and not that we're not. I have a lot of blood relatives here because I have my daughter, but this is my English blood relative.
Of course she is.
And she's got a great husband here who is a card. He's a bloke.
Say hi, you all.
Say hi, you all. She loves to
She's
shop.
coming back in my suitcase.
She loves to shop. So thank you. And see this? Nothing's perfect, and we do have our moments.
Oh yeah.
We have our moments. We all have our moments. But I wouldn't trade them for all the tea in England.
Right there. Get Joanne started. Joanne started.
It's nice and soft. Nice and loose.
Come on, why is mine not taken, Dana?
I believe I cracked my lens.
There we go.
Is that four good-looking women or what?
We want to get on the jack. Is that okay? Real daddy and me and Jack.
I had to ride my ex's car all last weekend because I was a baby. I was the only person in the car flying with me.
How formal does that have to be?
All right, smile.
I just love my loving tiger. Oh, this is like being in the paparazzi.
This is worth a fortune.
Yeah, check it with me first, all right.